Hey Clashers, on the 1st of March, we are going to receive a new hero in Clash of Clans, and that one is going to be the Dragon Duke. In this video, I will explain everything you need to know about this new hero, like how does he work, what equipment is he coming with, then obviously what are the best use cases, and much more. But let's kick things off with how does he actually work. It is a flying hero, it is a really tanky hero, and he's the first hero which is going to come with a passive ability. This passive ability is getting activated when there are no other air troops around him. And this means by 6 tiles. If anything flying is closer than 6 tiles, this passive ability is disabled. The passive ability is kind of like an enraged mode, which means if nothing flying is in his 6 tile radius, he's having plus 100% DPS, plus 50% attack speed, and is taking 50% less damage by traps. It is crazy strong, like really strong. And he's going to be launched with 3 common equipments, which means the first one is going to be the Fire Heart. This equipment is just crazy. The ability, the passive ability is kinda meh, which means if he's dying, he's going to do an explosion and deals like 3000 damage, which is okay, but not the biggest deal. What is crazy about this equipment are the base stats. First, 175 healing per second, which means if he's alive for like 10 seconds, that's nearly 2000 hit points more, which he can heal himself. Then more hit points in general, nearly 6,000, and then as well more DPS. This equipment is crazy. The second equipment is going to be as well launched with him on Town Hall 15. This is the Town Hall level where you can unlock him, and those 2 first equipments are unlocked on that same Town Hall level, Town Hall 15. The second equipment is now the Flame Blower. This one pretty much works the exact same like the Baby Dragon ability in the Night Village, which means it's an active ability, and when you pop it, it deals like a little bit of damage in front of him for a few tiles, but it's not the greatest. Let's be honest, it is not that good overall. And especially because there's a way better option, and that is his third common equipment. This equipment is unlocked on Town Hall 16, and it's the Stun Blaster. And this equipment as well is kinda crazy. This one is going to deal damage around him and stun everything. And by everything, yes, take a look at this. I literally mean everything. It is not just targeting defense, it means that it's going to stun heroes, guardians, clan castle troops, whatever. Literally everything, as I said. Which means this equipment paired with the first equipment is just crazy good, and such a good combination, especially if we keep him isolated. Like, take a look at this. This, by the way, is legend modifier. Take a look at how much he can take out just on his own, and we didn't even support him with anything. It is one of the strongest heroes in the game, and it might be the first hero which could possibly challenge the Warden in strength. But let's not go too far ahead of us, because there's going to be as well like epic equipment releasing in April for the Dragon Duke. Just so you're aware, you're going to have an epic equipment coming in April. But as well, we are starting on level 1, which means everyone starting with this hero, you have to start on level 1. Which means, well, if you want to speed up the process and maybe as well buy the ore offers to get the equipment upgraded quickly, make sure that you're supporting your favorite content creator when buying anything of that. With credit code iTzu, you can support me and this channel. But as I just said, everyone is going to start on level 1. If you're Town Hall 15, Town Hall 16, 17, whatever, it doesn't matter. But this new hero is going to come with a new cool event, which means starting on the 1st of March, when the hero releases, we're going to have a 7-day event where the hero is going to be maxed for your Town Hall level. Which means for Town Hall level 15, we have a level 10 Dragon Duke. For level 60, for Town Hall 16, it's a level 15. Then for Town Hall 17, it's level 20. And for Town Hall 18, it's level 25. The equipments are then as well maxed for your Town Hall level, which means you can just play the new hero already on a max state. But there is as well a twist to this, which means if you're upgrading the hero during that time, which is possible, and you have him sleeping, you won't be able to use him during that. So most likely during the first week, you just want to identify, hey, is he fitting in your playstyle? Is he fitting in your army compositions? and then you might consider if you're even upgrading him or not, or you will find out in the end yourself if you actually like playing him or not. But let's go through some of those use cases. And important here to note is because of the crazy high base stats, it's really good on defense as well. Most likely the 4 best heroes on defense are going to be King, Minion Prince, Queen, and as well the Duke now as the 4th hero, kind of replacing the Royal Champion most likely. The first use case, which is quite terrible most likely, is just putting him in front of air spam attacks. Because by doing that, yes, you have a tanky hero in front of your dragon types, and it could be elected dragons, this could be regular dragons, whatever. As long as you're doing that, you're losing the entire passive, which is really the key to the success for this hero. This is what makes this hero strong. Having the 100% more DPS, having, or like the more damage, having the 50% more attack speed, having the 50% less damage versus traps. All of those stats are lost if you just spam them in like here with just any air troop. It just does not really work, and yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. So instead, I will show you some different versions of what you can do with ground, air, armies, and how I would personally use it as the last version of these strategies. With that being said, let's get into the first use case, and a really important reminder for this as well is that the passive ability is not lost when there is his own pet close by. Which means, if we're like here, using the Phoenix, if we're using the Angry Jelly, if I would use the Raven, for example, if it's on that Dragon Duke, we're not going to lose the passive ability. If it's a pet from another hero, then it would lose that passive. Really important. For us in this example here, we're playing the Electro Dragons. Currently, you're typically using on the back end the King, which means the King with the Stick Horse and the Gauntlet. This is what most Electro Dragon pushes at the top, at the high ranks are using right now. Having the Queen for funneling, then using the Minion Prince with the Warden and the Electro Dragons to push in. And then on the back end, it is the Stick Horse with the Gauntlet and the King in. Well, this pretty much just replaces the King as a way better tool. First off, you just put those Electro Dragons in. Funnel one corner with 1 or 2 Electro Dragons, the other corner with the Siege Barracks and your Archer Queen, and then wait until those troops have reached the core, and then you're using the Dragon Duke. Take a look at this. We're sending him into 2 air defenses. At the top one, there's another one. Into an Air Expo, Minion Prince, Archer Tower. This thing literally does not care. Let me know what you think, but I think he could be the new #1 hero in the game. Because there are many strategies out there where you could replace the Royal Champ, where you could replace the King, the Archer Queen, or the Minion Prince. But there are really little armies out there which are working without the Warden. And this could be another thing where if you're not using it, you are missing out on a lot of power. Because this on the back end, he is nearly full life. This is disgusting strong. It is crazy. And it's just so fun to use. See him wreck bases. So what is the unique selling point about this hero? Well, he's pretty much the end boss if you want to have something worked on isolated somewhere. Which before that was pretty much in a lot of strategies the job of the Royal Champion. If you had a Royal Champion on the back end, just replace it with the Dragon Duke. The Dragon Duke is such a good tool on something on the back end. This is as well now with the ground armies. And the Super Witches are just here as an example. The same thing as the Electro Dragons earlier. You could have used Electro Dragons, Super Dragons, regular Dragons, whatever you want pretty much. The overall concept would have been the same. And this is exactly the same for this army as well. You could go with throwers, for example. You could go like I'm doing here with Super Witches. You could go as well with Fireball. The overall approach stays the same. For this one, I'm going in with the Torch. The main reason is I just like that equipment. I think it's the best way of using the Super Witches. I think it's just really good and really strong. And now, instead of having the Royal Champion on the back end, I'm going to use the Dragon Duke over there. And we're going to find out together how much he actually takes out. Because we are going to pair him with the Angry Jelly. And this will look kind of crazy, but you will see in a second. As soon as the pathing is set, we're having the Super Witches in. I will use the Queen to funnel the King, which is going to funnel the Super Witches. Sounds complicated, but it's kind of simple. It just means that we have Super Witches, King, and then the Archer Queen all next to each other, all keeping themselves in the correct order. We have the super witches pushing into the fire spitter, we have the king at the bottom side and the queen on the outside to keep everything in place. At the same time now we have the dragon duke on the top side, and take a look at what he takes out. And this is why I love using him with ground armies as well, because it's really like, it's a really low chance of any air troop getting close to him and making and destroying his passive, which is really everything about this hero. It is crazy. Take a look at this. He already took down like 4 key defenses on the top right. He is still full hit points. He can stun defending heroes, which is just like, this is just mental. I mean, just imagine a king or a royal champ or something trying to do something similar. It would be not even close. They would be already by now dead. And the minion, like in the Dragon Duke, it's like at, what is it, 75% hit points or something? The Super Witches are pushed, like, I don't know. I think we're going to have a really, really big meta shift where the offense is just boosted a lot. It is so strong. I'm just all in for it. I love it. I think it's great. I love it so much that we have a new toy to play with. And the cool thing about this hero, because we have this special effect, this passive, it's like a creative hero, which I love so much. Which means it's not just spam and pray and turn off your brain. You actually have to think about it, and I just love it. But now, I showed you an example for a ground attack, an example for an air attack before. Now, how would I use it? Well, pretty much in just Warden charges. I mean, you guys know me. I'm a Warden charge fireball addict. Like, I just love this strategy. It's just so much fun. And this is pretty much how I would run it. Which means it typically consists out of, well, 4 parts. The Warden charge, then we have usually a Flame Flinger, which I'm not playing here just for showing like how like the concept overall is, but you could play a Flame Flinger as well to make it easier. Then we have a King and Royal Champion dive, and then we have the Dragon Duke somewhere different. So it's pretty much that you're attacking the base just from every possible angle. One of the biggest and most important things for you for this one, if possible, is luring out the clan castle with your Warden. In this example, it's not really that easily possible, but you will understand later on because the king might be stuck on ice golems, which is not always the greatest, but if possible, go for the clan castle. But don't worry, I will do an in-depth guide on this as well because, oh boy, I'm quite excited. I'm hyped again. Like, I am really, really hyped. So, now the next part is pretty much we're having the king, we're having the royal champ together, and we have the rocket loons to really manage their pathing. And I'm going to use the battle drill as well to create the pathing even better for my king and royal champion. Which means now, send the king in, send the royal champion in, and then the dragon duke as well, just somewhere different. Just put him somewhere, forget him, because he will do great anyways. Like, you don't have to stress about the dragon duke. It is so hard for him to go down. Like, if you don't send him into, like, I don't know, or 2 raised up compartments, you're completely good to go. For this one, we have the king, we have the royal champ. Take a look at that. They already took down like the top left complete compartment. I love to bring droids as well behind them because I like to have at least one of the 2 rages planned out for this part, which means if you rage them up, your king and royal champ are literally unkillable. It is kind of crazy. And now take a look at this. The warden on the far right, the dragon duke on the bottom side, we have the royal champ in the core, and we have so many spells and troops left. The Dragon Duke ability hasn't even been used. Okay, now I used it. But like, you get the point, right? It is it is insane. And as I said earlier, I'm all in for it. I love it. I so much love it. I'm so looking forward to this hero. I'm really excited. And even if he's too strong, I'm just looking forward to playing it. I mean, it's just going to be a lot of fun, that's for sure. And the cool thing, as I said earlier, this hero is all about creativity and unique approaches. And I'm loving to see what you guys come up with in the comments. How would you use it? I'm still looking forward to what the pros are coming up with. It is going to be a really fun time ahead of us, I think, in Clash. And we have already one of the best metas currently. There are so many possible viable strategies. And it's just so good. I mean, as long as you're not playing Yetis and Furnace and Rocket Loons, which are still missing levels, but otherwise, pretty much everything is viable. I mean, it's just great, that's for sure. Let me know how you would play him. Let me know what your thoughts are so far. I hopefully was able to provide you with all of the important information, how you can unlock him, what are the important levels to get, and pretty much everything. Obviously, I will have an equipment ranking and such update really soon, but I already gave you my 2 go-to equipment for the minion prince. Sorry, for the Dragon Duke. I think I will do that quite a few times, calling him minion prince by accident. But hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. See you back tomorrow until then, and bye-bye.